Someone might say, you're really being a jerk and you're into all this non-duality stuff. I don't know if you're for real. And then you kind of step back and look at it and say, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, there's this structure in me that was believing something, and thanks for pointing that out. You learn to be less judgmental toward yourself and toward others. And if you're being a jerk, then that's just a pattern appearing, and you say yes to it because it is, and it dissolves it, it relaxes it. If the fool would but persist in his folly, he would become wise. Noticing that pattern and then realizing that when we think, oh, I shouldn't be that way, we're grasping it. We're making it worse. If we notice, maybe we say something to someone, we're having a bad day, maybe we say something mean, we can apologize for it. I apologize for doing that. That mental pattern is still, doing its thing. We learn to embody an awareness that doesn't judge. It's accountable in the sense that, oh, that's happening. It discerns. And it discerns when we're in error, when we're attaching to the thought, realizing it's an illusion, and just sitting with it. Sometimes it doesn't let go immediately. Just give it time. And again, paradoxically, giving it time means we're in this timeless space where it doesn't matter. Just be with it. There is a way that this notion of giving the process time could be a barrier if we think we must wait or that it has to happen in the future. That is a barrier. That's just another thought. When I say give it time, it means just allow it to unfold naturally and practice. And don't worry about time. Time exists when we're contracted and worried and thinking about it. If we just give ourselves time, it's like we're letting that go. And then where's the time? I don't know. I'm allowing it. Allowing that timeless dimension to speak, to be present. And then it appears as the passing of time. But we're not in that mental state of watching the clock or making excuses for ourselves. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. You don't refrain from judgment because judgment is bad, because then we're judging it. It's because it's painful when we do. Like, why wouldn't you put your hand on a hot burner on a stove? It's obvious. It's not wrong, it just hurts. So pain isn't wrong, it just hurts. We intuitively recognize that. When we start to see what we're doing to ourselves by ego or selfing and arguing with reality, that insight, when practiced, will allow it to relax. Not because it's wrong, because that makes it contract more. It's just by seeing that when we argue with reality, we lose. We suffer. Who prefers to suffer? I don't feel that we prefer to suffer. We may have reasons for suffering, and we prefer our reasons, and we distance ourselves from the consequences of our reasons. We form elaborate excuses for why we're the way we are. If we're non-judgmentally aware of that, we can't hide. We see, oh, when I insist on being this way or holding to this belief that guides my behavior, it hurts. I'm uncomfortable. I'm alienating people, or I'm depressed, or I'm just not living skillfully. I'm not happy. Would you rather be right or free? We often prefer being right. It feels good to be right, but it's unexamined, it's unobserved. Until we remove the cause of it, which is that attaching to a belief, to a thought about who we are, until we see it without judgment, just like, oh, I'm putting my hand on the stove. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. It doesn't require judgment to stop doing that. It's a discernment. Ow, ow. Yeah, I'm going to stop. So refrain from judgment. Just realize that doing so is because we want to be free, not because we want to hurt ourselves further and judge ourselves further. Just notice. Deep down, we don't want to suffer. We prefer not to. And it's not based in judgment, it's just obvious. When we get clear about who we are, we have to become aware of our conditioned patterns that are holding us in a rigid structure of suffering. We have all these reasons for it. Eventually, we realize there's no good reason for it.